Good morning. Me and Rona are out for our little run, and it's very little today. And I've got my annual Middle Earth Mordor run shirt on. It's kind of a funny joke. Yeah, today's Wednesday. Next Wednesday, it's time. We'll be starting our adventure down the Natchez Trace. Remember, follow along at philruns.com. philruns.com. Pretty easy running for mental health awareness, for veterans, first responders, and everybody, really. I mean, it takes everybody. It takes a community. We all need to be connected to each other. And that kind of leads me into this morning's post, or the brief little thing I wanted to talk about. Also, if you want to help me out, if you want to come run with me, donate running supplies, any of that stuff, it also can be found, or you can contact us at philruns.com, because I was talking with some of the people that are going to come and run a few days with me, or at least help out. And they said the thing that got them when I first said I was going to go out and do this was this idea. Let me back up. They're like, yeah, we're veterans. We struggle with issues of suicidal ideation, that type of thing. Let's move over for the car. There goes my kids to work, or school, work, same thing. He said the thing that got them about my story was, the ideation wasn't as strong, but they still dealt with it a lot, right? And he's like, you said there's a chance you could change your story. And I've got goosebumps right now. But yes, that's what I said. If that's what we do in mental health. Things like EMDR, you physically, with the left and right processes, you slowly change the meaning, the value of your experience, and that changes your story, and you go from being powerless to empowered. And you go from I can't to I can, and there's a big correlation, just in case you're wondering, between people who have trauma and athletes who get into endurance sports. And I think it's that simple, that want, right? That want to prove that we are not the victim, right? That we are not weak like we've been told we are. That we can do amazing things. And that's what I'm getting out here. Doing with this 444 is I am just a person that couldn't run 2 miles when this all started. And I've had to do an enormous amount of work to even get here today to share it with you. And so my encouragement today is, while you're checking out philruns.com, is look for glimmers, not triggers. Triggers are those things that set us off. right? That we know send us into a tailspin. You know, for some of us veterans, it could be like loud noises, booms, bangs, being around loud crowds, those type of things. But also keep in mind that if you are facing a trigger right now, it is just that. This is your safety, right? It's called a trigger because you're the one that pulls it. You don't have to pull that trigger. And the other thing is, you know, just like I was sharing with my daughter today, she's having a rough day. And I explained, you know, like some of the anti-tank missiles that we would carry in the infantry and turning around. I'm already past half a mile. And how they have this system that gets locked onto the target and it focuses on the target and it only goes after that, even though there's all these other things around. And our brain kind of acts like that, right? If we tell it to look for the tank in the room, the elephant in the room, the trigger, that's what it's gonna find. So we can also teach our brain to look for glimmers. Glimmers are just that, a little glimmer of hope. And we don't need to avoid those. We need to go out on a quest looking for those and build that story, build an emotional savings account of glimmers that we can draw on so that we can change our life, so that when those events that could be triggers come up, we can very quickly change, look for the glimmer, look for the opportunity in those events and seek that out instead of the same old tailspin, suicidal, depressive, angry, whatever it is, you know, substance abusing behavior that we're used to. Anyhow, I hope you got something from that. I love each and every one of y'all. You know, just remembering September 11th as well. I was conveniently forgot. I was so politely reminded by media about how all of my life was changed back then. We all went to war. But that also gave me all the reasons I'm here today. Good and bad, because it takes both. You just get to pick which one you're focused on. So today I get the opportunity. I get to run. Get to run. The sun's not quite up yet. It's coming. And I get to. Come follow along at philruns.com. See y'all later.